Welcome back. Last episode, our LittleX graph became persistent. It survives across runs, but it still only ran from the command line. Today, we put it on the web. In Jack, you mark a function or a Walker pub, and Jack start turns it into a documented HTTP endpoint. The signature you already wrote is the whole API. Quick recap. We have profiles, tweets, and channels, all anchored to root, all durable. To read or change that graph, we spawned a Walker from the command line. That's fine for a script. A real app needs clients to reach it over HTTP. So today, the same graph, the same Walkers, become a REST API with one keyword. Here's the whole idea. Add pub to a function or a Walker, and Jack start serves it as its own endpoint. The inputs become the JSON request body. The outputs become the JSON response. Your type annotations are the contract, so the API always matches the code. Start with the simplest case, a function. Def_pub health takes nothing and returns a string. Mark it pub and it's live as an HTTP endpoint. Call it and the return value comes back in the response. A function's parameters become the request body and its return type becomes the response. The signature is the whole contract. Walkers are where the graph logic lives, and they become endpoints the same way. Here's setup profile. It starts at root, and if there's no profile yet, it creates one and walks into it. A second ability fires once the Walker is standing on the profile. It sets the username and reports the profile back. Marked pub, it's served as a Walker endpoint, with its has fields as the request body. We don't hand the client raw nodes. LittleX defines small view objects, user view, tweet view, profile view, that describe exactly what a caller receives. Each node knows how to present itself. A profile builds a profile view with its tweets. A tweet builds a tweet view. Every view carries an ID, so the client can point back at that exact node later. Every endpoint answers with the same envelope: an OK flag, a data object, an error field, and some metadata. Function results land in the result field. Walker reports land in the reports field. Because the shape never changes, client code reads every response the same way. Check OK, then pull the data. Run Jack start, and the docs endpoint lists your whole API. Every public function and Walker appears with its request fields, generated from your type annotations. It's built from the code, so it stays in sync as the code changes. Everything you've seen is one runnable file in the tutorial code repo, plus a small requests script. Start the server with Jack start, then open the docs page, or run the requests script. It fires a request at every endpoint. The next two slides walk through exactly what it sends and what comes back. Here's the API in action. First, set up the profile, a username and a bio, then create a tweet. The Walker hops from root to the profile and attaches it. Then load the feed and it gathers the profile's tweets, newest first. Every response carries an ID, so you can hold on to the profiles for the next step. You've seen a Walker start at root. It can also start on a specific node. Every view came back with an ID, take Alice's, and add it to the path. Now the Walker's here is Alice's profile, not root. It's the same profile feed Walker, but scoped to one profile, so it reports just Alice's tweets. There's a second way to reach a specific node. Instead of putting the ID in the path, send it as a parameter. The Walker looks it up, gets the matching node, and visits it, then acts on entry, just like before. This is how LittleX targets a node when you follow someone or like a tweet. That's an API, generated from the code you already wrote. Mark a function or Walker pub, and Jack start gives you the endpoint, the JSON contract, and the docs page. Nodes and edges hold the data. Walkers do the work, and pub puts them on the web. See you in the next one.